just disappeared, right? But basically, what I was saying is, you have a lot of people who want everyone else to support them, right? And we all want support, right? But are you supporting others, right? You want others to support you, but are you supporting those same people, right? And I was speaking about the young brother. I was just watching his live, right? And I actually commented in his live too. I'll tell you what I said in a minute. And I know the brother's a strong brother, talented brother. I believe I have even told him to his face this. But when I see him up there complaining about, no one helps him, telling people, "Hey, stay away from me." You want everyone to stay away from you. And I have a sister like this on it's on Facebook, right? And I talk about it sometimes, and we talk in the group and everything, right? So her whole thing is, my fallback game is on 100. I don't want anyone around me. I don't want to deal with anybody. I love being alone, right? So if you love being alone and you're saying this to the universe, then the universe is picking that up, and the universe is definitely going to grant your wishes. You ask and you shall receive, right? So I don't know if people are going into this thought consciously or what, but when you send this vibration out to the universe bounces it back to you. So if you're claiming that no one's ever there for you, but then on the flip side, you're granting this wish that people stay away from you, don't come to your apartment, everything like this. So I'm like, wow. So, I think some of these people are kind of confused. And when people get up here and you hear some people say, "Hey, I'm leaving Facebook and I'm having a block party," and all of this. And a lot of times that might be a cry out to say, "Hey, someone say something, someone ask me what's wrong." And give me a reason to really stay, right? Because a lot of times when you hear people talk like that, they don't go for too long, right? Maybe like 2 days or 3 days, they might go absent. But what they may really be saying is, I'm just a little tired. I'm not getting any support. But it'll come out as kind of cocky. Hey, I'm bored of this thing. I'm leaving. You guys are bored. You guys are not making me want to stay. And then you have people that will say, "Hey, don't go anywhere. Stay." Send cash apps because people want to be entertained. Certain sectors of certain social media platforms is entertainment, right? Kind of like the dirty sector. I call it the hood sector, but it's pure entertainment. You have some people in there that understand it, and some people who really, really don't. And that's the sad part, because the people who don't are being them true self. They're being their true selves, right? They're spreading their business. They're talking about personal stuff that's being flipped on them in a nasty way, which I think is really sad. So you have to know the audience. Like I was telling the young brother in the group, you got to know your audience, young brother. You've been doing this for a while. I think you're very talented. I think you're focusing on the wrong area of your talent, right? I mean, the brother does, he sings. I think the brother is very, very good, and other people tell him that too. But he's focusing on, the other aspect of what he thinks is his talent, and that's not up to me to tell him, "Yo, I think you're a better singer than a better speaker, brother." But I could be wrong. At the same time, I just know I like him better as a singer. You know what I mean? But sometimes reality will tell us, "Yo, you're putting too much energy here. You've been putting so much energy into this one project, and it hasn't really, it hasn't really done it for you yet." And that don't mean it can't, because it just takes one day to, you know what I mean? So I always tell people, keep going, do what's in your heart. You can take advice from others, take advice from me, but always do what's in your heart. And remember, right, effort. Effort means a lot, but effort is not everything, right? Because you have some people that's born into rich families make no effort. It's their connections, their safety net. So you just got to know who you are in life. Got to know what's your limits, what you can produce, and that's it. You know what I mean? But when the young brother is up on Instagram or YouTube, and it can come off like the brother is begging for help, and it kind of some people take that as a negative connotation when you're always begging, you're always bashing others, for not helping you, but you're not helping them either. This is, it can become tricky, right? Because people can become confused, or you can kind of just look like a troublemaker, or kind of look berserk a little bit yourself. Hey, you're not supporting me, but then you're complaining about me supporting you. How does this go, right? Because the person might really feel that they're an entertainer and you're a customer or whatever. So we talk about perception. We spoke about that last week, and how we perceive ourselves and others. We have to live in reality. I see a lot of brothers. I seen one brother come on with his family, right? And I was really proud when he first came. I was like, wow, man, some really great videos. They're doing the family thing. They're playing puzzles and everything. And I think that was really great. But like I said before, sometimes we can just place ourselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just like the water bottle. What we say is $1 in the store. You go to the airport, how much is it? You go to the gym, it's more. So it's kind of where you place yourself. You don't got to chase anything. It's where you place yourself in life and where you align yourself with that desire. So I see the brother come up here with his family, really great. And then people started joking on the family, and then the brother got hardcore on him, right? So does that mean that the brother really didn't believe in his craft? Because if someone makes fun of you or something like that, that means you definitely got their attention. And what did you get their attention with, right? So you kind of like do the science to that, but a lot of people just give up. Person laughs at them, it's over. They give up. They make a mistake, a person gives up. So, I don't know what happened to my last live, so I'm gonna keep this one short. But always believe in yourself. Don't let no one hold you back, and keep going. Keep going, because the way that this world is set up, anything can happen at any given time. So if you really believe in something that much, you got to keep it going. You got to keep it going and help others, man. If you want help, if you want support, then that's how the universe works. You got to throw it out there to get it, and stop complaining as so much, because you don't know what's going on in people's lives, man. Please stop complaining. Peace and love.